Hello. So, I'm trying to know God while talking about senses, woo, dimension, and memory. And the way I want to do this is I want to first point at this body, which consists of systems like a cardiovascular system, which consists of parts, which includes the heart, which consists of parts, which includes cells. And then at every part within this whole body, at every level, and within distributed throughout it, and at every level, there are senses. And so when I talk about levels, I'm talking about dimensions. And so from the perspective of a cell and the immediate receiving of energy, you would have the senses. This would include energy transfers relevant to an immediate area, an immediate environment. And the woo would be the experiences which don't come from the immediate environment, but which can come from within or above. And so, from the perspective of a cell, there can be the health of the heart, and then that would end up influencing the experience of the cell. And similarly, activity within the cell can influence the experience of the cell. And so woo would include that which is within and that which is above, which is experienced from within. And this happens at every level, and it's distributed throughout the whole body, my body. And so this is how I like to think about dimensions and woo and senses. Memory's a little more tricky. Those energy transfers which come from outside within your dimension or inside from within a lower or higher dimension, those result in experience, which then leaves an impression. And that's actually the way it happens at every level as part of the whole. Is there are immediate senses at every part, leaving impressions being transferred, and if the state at any part was transformed by that energetic interaction, then that would be something that can be considered a memory. So that's how I think about memory. So this is all very technical, and then how do you wrap it up into something useful? The useful claim is that there is a dimension above this body, and there are dimensions above this body, and there are bodies outside of this everyday dimension with my five senses, and that I can interact with bodies outside of this dimension, below and above, in higher and lower dimensions, through experiences which we describe as woo. And then my faith is that there is a Holy Spirit, which is something like in harmony with the higher body, such that every part at every dimension within it becomes in alignment, in AtOneMent and atonement with each other and as part of the whole, and that it is good. And not only is it good, but you will have an experience which indicates that you are doing it. And that experience, the best words I have for it is unconditional love. Overflowing, outpouring, unconditional love for the higher dimension, the higher body, and everyone within this dimension as well, and then everything within the lower dimensions as well. And so it's this AtOneMent and alignment with everything, becoming the one, becoming part of the kingdom. So that's my attempt at playing with these words, hopefully giving you a ride, giving your mind a ride on a journey. which would be available to some people, but might not be available to everyone at this time. So I hope you have a good one. Let me know what you think. Did you enjoy that ride?